Met. I'm the president for the Rotary Club of Harrisburg, and I invite you to join us for a traditional luncheon meeting, service on a Monday, or Rotary alternate meeting. Everyone's invited, and that means you. Check out our website or Facebook page for more information. So the time we've all been waiting for, jumping for Judson. I know that's why you're here today, and that's why we see some faces we haven't seen in quite a while. So you've been hearing us talk about jumping for Judson for a few months now. And I'm happy to share with you how this came about and why we're having this special fundraiser today. Nearly 2 years ago, Andy Rebuck asked the board for ideas to remember our friend, Dr. John Judson. I was planning to meet up with a few Rotarians the following month and offered to do some brainstorming. The group included Chris Baldridge, Jillian Byerly, Una Martone, Mary Oliveri, Paolo Oliveri, Lori Reese, and Ted Reese. We met outside on Chris's patio because COVID was still a thing and influencing everything we did. The resulting proposal included to remember Rotarians we have lost and to pursue the ongoing development of a membership whose diversity is reflective of the Harrisburg community. The club would encourage memorial gifts to the Judson Fellowship Fund. The fund would provide for a Judson Fellow every year. Judson Fellows would be new member prospects identified by club members and sent to the board for consideration every year in the spring. These new member prospects would help us address club goals for diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, and would be invited as a full member for a year from July to June in the Rotary Club of Harrisburg at no cost. Everyone can recommend a potential new member for a Judson Fellowship by simply sharing their name with a member of the board and a brief statement on why you're recommending them. To generate enough annual income to provide for the fellowship in perpetuity, it's estimated that we will need at least $23,000 in the Foundation Endowment Fund. Anyone can make a gift to the Judson Fellowship Fund in memory of a Rotarian who has died or in honor of a Rotarian who is living. Once the fund's fully established, the club would go on to provide more than one fellowship a year with new names as suggested by the membership, such as the Karen F. Snyder Fellow. We've asked the Harrisburg Rotary Foundation to manage the funds, and the board would select the Judson Fellow, so no additional committees or administration needed. Judson Fellows would be invited to complete all new member activities like any other first-year member. Other than that, there would be no additional requirements for the fellow, no speech or presentation or formal thank you. The Judson Fellowship Fund would build goodwill and better friendships in the community and within our membership by helping us to remember the contributions of Dr. Judson and providing a tangible action step to pursue DEI in the Rotary Club of Harrisburg. Many of you have already donated to the Judson Fund. Almost everyone in our club, in fact. Thank you. Today, we'll ask you to consider another gift to get us across the finish line. Andy Rebuck wanted to make sure we had fun at the same time, so Jumping for Judson was created. He'll demonstrate the jumping later. The Rotary theme this year asks us to imagine Rotary, to dream big and act on our dreams to make them a reality. So my hope is you will respond to this call for action as we imagine Rotary and imagine a stronger Rotary Club of Harrisburg. Matt is the chair of the Harrisburg Rotary Foundation. And Matt, would you just let us know where we are right now with our fundraising?
All good? Okay. So, as Beth said, the goal for this was $23,000. As of around 6:30 this morning, when I was trying out my newly acquired QuickBooks skills, the total we had raised so far was $18,047. That leaves us, that leaves us $4,953 short of our goal. And that is what we're here today. So keep that goal in mind. We're going to hit that today. I think we can actually go past that. I mean, we have excellent prizes, listed on this yellow sheet of paper ahead of you. And we also have this mad ball of energy that's going to be our auctioneer. With the combination of those things, I think we can surpass that goal. And I did just want to share real quick, 2 quick stories about John. It was one of my mentors, and I had the opportunity to go to Haiti with him in 2017. See some other people here that were on that trip. Bob Saline, Bruce Grossman, the Goods were down there as well, but it was an amazing trip. And everybody that remembers John remembers what a kind, genuine individual he is. But I don't think everybody got to see the hands-on, fearless John Judson. So we were at the hospital Albert Schweitzer down in Haiti, and just taking a tour of the grounds where John was chief of surgery back in the day. And he took us over to a wall just on the side of the compound. And he said, when Papa Doc was in charge, and we weren't sure if they were going to turn on us at a moment's notice, there was a hole cut in this wall, and it was covered with a board right out that. It was a mile up the road. There was a piece of plyboard over a ditch. On the other side of that was a truck. We were taking that to the Dominican border if we had to. On that same trip, there was somebody that Bim and Tim Arthun were aware of that had horrible skin issue, and nobody down there in their local community could figure it out. John hopped on a tap, which was the Haitian taxi, which was not a reliable source of transportation. Went over, took a sample, brought it back, and he was going to send it or get it back to the U.S. to be analyzed in a real lab. And I said, John, how do you get something like that through customs? Because I didn't even think about it. And he goes, get what through customs? I don't know what you're talking about. We're just going to go. So he really, he had a relentlessness about him, about making a difference where he felt that, he really could. And then the last one, just to let you know how well-rounded John was in the airport on the way out, I had heard a lot of really good things about Haitian rum. So I bought a 15-year-old bottle of Haitian Barbacoa rum. And John looks at me as I'm buying it and says, life's too short to drink cheap booze. So that's everything you need about John. So you have something?
About Fearless John, while we were standing in the airport, John was wearing his Rotary t-shirt, and a man came up wearing a Rotary pin, and he was the Minister of Health of Haiti, and John cornered him right there to beleaguer him of all the needs of the Albert Schweitzer Hospital and the community in Haiti. John was relentless.
Thank you, Bruce. Relentless indeed. So last note, as we go through this today, obviously I'm getting some big spending vibes in here, so that's good. In terms of actually how you make that contribution to the Harrisburg Rotary Foundation, remember there's a way to do it on our website. You go right there, drop down, you can donate directly to a restricted funds designated project or just make a general gift. We'll of course take checks. And you can even make a pledge if you'd like. And if you want to do that, just let Maura or myself know.
Just to get the ball started. Thank you, Anne Marie, for letting
Is
us
that-
borrow John.
Is that 5 million? Is that what that's?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Bob, for kicking us off here. All right, now I'll hand it back over to Beth and Andy.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Bob. And I'll just add to that, Janice Black texted me that she's making a gift too, an outright gift, not buying an auction item. So that's wonderful. Keep getting notices. I'm also getting bids from people on the auction items. So if you're not here and you want to bid on something, you can text me and I promise I'll keep track of that. I'll try. So Matt, if I heard you right, we have $4,953 left to raise, but we have more falling into the pot already. So before we begin the auction, I'd like us to hear from one more fellow Rotarian, honorary Rotarian, Anne Marie Judson. Anne Marie, would you, in addition to sharing your memories, would you tell us why you decided to make the first gift to the Fellowship Fund?
Thank you to all of you the committee members that had the creativity to imagine the Judson Fellowship Fund. John would be delighted beyond belief. He was passionate about Rotary and attended meetings even as his health was seriously impaired. But I love the way you described him. Several people who've spoken. Yeah, having a senior moment, but the word relentless, that was John. He wore me out at times. He'd say, I'm going to Haiti, and I'd say, you have my blessing. And then but he was so much fun to live with. I made a gift to the Judson Fellowship in memory of beloved Rotarian and West Shore Rotary Club Rotarian Chuck Zenkner, whom many of you remember. And then later, another gift in honor of our dear Betty Hungerford, who is a member of this club. And it's so fitting that this event is called Jumping for John, since some of my family members call John JJ for Jumping John. So thank you all.
Try not to cry.
Hey, everybody, we got to jump for Judson. We have more items than we have time for. So again, if you want to bid, raise your hand. We'll try to pick up your bid. At some point, we're going to say sold and we're going to move on. Some people are going to get a really good bargain. Some people are going to overpay dearly. It doesn't matter. The bids, the auction items on the goldenrod sheet on your table, if you'd like to follow along. The first item are the first item of 4 tickets to the Home Plate Club. It's the Pirates versus the Reds on Sunday afternoon. These are Lamar's season tickets. It's a cool deal. Home Plate Club, you go in this private entrance, private parking lot. You have this wonderful buffet. You sit right behind home plate. These are awesome seats. It's $1,000 value, and I'm looking for an opening bid of $400. Does anybody like the Pirates? Anybody want to go to the Home Plate Club? Anybody have an interest? $200? Sold $400. You want to know who bought them? The auctioneer. Okay, item 2. No, these are, it'll be fun. The kids will like it. Okay, auction 2. Oh, so it's golf. So we play a little baseball. We'll go golfing. You pick today, you come over to West Shore Country Club. We'll do lunch. We'll play 18 holes. We'll settle into for a cold drink or two after we play golf. It's $200, and the winning bidder could buy 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 1, 2, or 3. Opening bid of $100. Anybody like to play golf? I got $100. Anybody else interested at 125? Any other golfers? It's okay. It's all right. I got 125. Anybody else want to play? I got 150. Thank you. I got 175. Thank you. I got 200. Anybody else interested at 2 1/4? I got 2 1/4. Anybody else want to play at 250? Sold. Kevin, thank you. 225. You can buy 1, 2, or 3. 1. Got it. Okay. Item number 3. Boy, we're doing great. Hey, Beth, will you pull a door prize winner out of there?
In there. Don't blame me, Alicia, if I don't pick your name. You got the student.
We got a $50 gift card to Ad Lib.
Amy. Our
Amy
co-chair
Coates.
of Membership.
Amy, thank you for being here today. Okay, we have these beautiful quilts, and I hope you took a minute to look on Peggy.
Can I bring my pole? I mean, my pole, listen. I didn't mean to say that. Give me my quilt bearers, please. 6 of you. Okay. All right, let me just grab an end here. No, that's last. This is first. But 2 people should have to hold it up. Okay. Yeah, they all are. Andy, why don't you do another thing while I get them organized?
I like
Okay, second set of people.
I got this.
So try and hold it over if you have to. Get it, yeah, like that. He's holding it, only 2 people. Okay, there's the. I'm sorry.
We're going to try to go to the next item, which is the beach house. So we played baseball, we went golfing, and now we're going to pack our bags, grab our fishing rod. We're going to have a week at Sam and Irene's beautiful Bear Lake home up in the Poconos. It's a 5-bedroom, beautiful home. Gail and I were the high bidder on this the last time we did this event. I guarantee you'll be lucky if you get this. So the value is around $4,000. I'm looking for an opening bid of $1,100. I have an opening bid, 1,100. I need 1,200. I got 1,200. I got 1,300. I don't want to lose anybody. I got 1,300. I got 1,400. I got 14. I got 1,500. I got 1,500 in the back of the room. I got 1,500. This is the lake home. I got 1,600. I got 2,000. I got 2,000 for the cute lady up front next to me. 2,000. I'm looking for anybody want to go at 2,100. This is a beautiful home. Sam, thank you for doing this. Sold $2,000. I got happy people. I got sad people. Okay, back to you, Peggy.
Well, if I can't go, I'll go to the second person on the list and I'll still pay for it. All right, we have 3 quilts here and I'm going to ask the guys parade across here to start with. That's number 1. Okay, come on, move it, you guys. See how they're holding it? Let it down. Yeah, here. Right. Okay, there you go. That's number 2. I should have had them practice. Okay, this is number 3. Okay, turn that, if you turn that sideways, it's you compare it like this. There you go. There you go.
All right,
There we go.
which one are we doing first?
Okay. The first quilt. All right, the first quilt. Now, let me just talk about all 3 and then you can go for thick, okay? Quilt number 1 is this one. It's called the Feathered Lone Star. It's got scalloped edges. It's all handmade quilted, and it is from the Thompsontown Parochial School Amish auction, which occurs on the 6th of, the first Saturday in August every year. And it's 96 by 104. It does lay across a king size bed, but it fits better to a queen size. And I have care instructions that I will email to whoever bids on them. Second quilt. This is evening. Second quilt is called Evening Lily, 94 by 104. Hey, listen, they're volunteers. You can't. Yeah, well. Oh, I take it back. That's it. This is and it is 91 by 96. It's all applique as the first one. And it is from the Mennonite relief sale that just occurred last Saturday. And this is not mine again. I bought it just before COVID. And the last one is called Evening Lily. This one is signed and dated. It is the value of that is $1,500. And it is signed by Rachel Yoder from Mifflintown, and it was done in 2019. So thank you, everybody, for remember, this is for John Judson's foundation, so please be generous.
I love Peggy. Thank you for doing that. Okay, we're going to start down here to my right. We're looking for an opening bid of $500 to take this beautiful quilt home. Can I get a bidder for the home, for the quilt? And it's okay if we can't, but I don't want to miss anybody. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sam. 500 once? Anybody? Twice? Sold. Thank you, Sam. Beautiful. Thank you, guys. Okay, now we're looking at the middle one, and I'm going to do the same thing. Lancaster Rose, I like that. An opening bid of $500. Somebody have a. Honey told me which one to buy, but it's down here. So anybody else? Okay. Oh, $300. Last call. It's okay. Oh, thank you. Anybody else? No? Sold. Thank you. And the last one. Okay, last one, the beauty. Okay, opening bid of $500. Anybody have Oh, thank you, Anne Marie. $600. Six, thank you. I have $600 and I got $700. And I have 700 back here at the bidders at the back of the room, and I'm looking for $800. I know it's beautiful. I think, oh, Anne Marie, I love you. Okay, we have $800 at the, all right, 1, 2, 3, sold. Thank you. Woo, thank you, Peggy. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay. Would you pull another name out of the hat, Missy?
Brian Estella.
Brian, going to $50 at Cafe Fresca. Thank you. Okay, Dr. J did have a deep love for Haiti. Today we have 2 items from him. It's a 13-inch tall paper mache giraffe and a 13x7 beautiful wood inlaid design tray. And Mr. Bartoli has them in his hands over there. And since he's so tall, you can see him. I think Anne Marie said they paid $75. Now that's in Haitian money. So I thought if we doubled it with an opening bid of $150 to have these 2 collector items from Dr. J's house in your house, that'd be great. I have a bid here of $150. I'm looking for $200. I have $200. Yeah, I know. Isn't that giraffe awesome? I have $200 looking for $250. I have $250. Thank you. Anybody interested at 300? Oh, I love you. I have $300. Anybody want a $350? Thank you. I have $350 looking for $400. I have $400. I have looking for $450. I have $400 going once, $400 going twice, $400 sold. Thank you for doing that. You know, we're doing swimmingly. We were blessed to get another Haitian painting, and Mr. Bartoli's here somewhere. Oh, no, I'll thank you, Steve. So it's a painting by a Haitian artist that Vlad has, and this artist, it's titled The Two Women Meeting. It's an artist developed several schools in Haiti, has over 900 students and an orphanage of more than 30 children. There's a value of $150 on the painting. It's awesome. And I was looking for an opening bid of $100. I got an opening bid, 150. Thank you, 150. I'm looking for 200. Oh, thank you. 200 in the back of the room, looking for 250. It's really a cool painting. Oh, where was it? I have 200 looking for 250. Thank you. I have 250 here looking for 300. It's really a cool painting. And it's a, yeah, take the plastic off. I have 250 looking for 300, 250, 250 going once. 250 go once, looking for 300, 250 going twice, looking for 300, 250 sold, and thank you, Anne Marie. Yeah, I love it. Okay, item number 6 on your sheets, if you're following along, was a gift card to West Shore Homes. It was taken by the buy it now option by Miss Matt and Sarah Staub. So $13.75.
Just, so you know, I did not set this up that way, but that put us over the $23,000 goal. Wanted to let everybody know that, but don't get cheap now, because if you listen to Beth, as she was leading into this, there are plans beyond just one scholarship here. This could go on much, much further than what we have planned right now.
Love it. All right, item 7. Speaking of love, you gotta love our Miss Betty and her world famous lemon cakes. there are 2 cakes over here. I don't know what the value is. It's. How about an opening bid of, oh, we have an opening bid. Chris Baldry's bid $100. So I'm looking for, I got 200 there. I got 300 here. 300. Thank you. 320. 350. Thank you. I have 400. 500. I have 500 going once, going twice, sold. Matt. Susan says it's just 1 cake. The one that gets the second one. Only gets the second one. Item 8. Item 8. You gotta love a reliable rotary computer. And that's what it is, thanks to Larry Dittman. And Larry updated this and put some extra RAM in it and did some nice things to it. Something I should say at that point? Got a terabyte drive in it. And then Sherry gave us 2 tickets to a Masterworks Harrisburg Symphony Orchestra. So I thought if you got a little work done, then you could go enjoy the show. So give or take 27-inch computer. The value is about $450. I'm looking for an opening bid of $300. Oh, thank you. $300 looking for $400. I got 400. I don't know how to write the script. $400. Look for 500. Going once, going twice, sold. Thank you. $400. Thanks, Scott. Can we get another door prize?
Yes. Wendell Hoover.
Woo! Wendell gets a $50 gift card to Theo's Restaurant, Hartsdale Drive. Item 9 is a billboard. It's a 12 by 24 digital billboard for 4 weeks. Value is $1,800. I was looking for an opening bid of $900. Anybody like the idea of a billboard? Thank you. I have $900 looking for 1,000. It's okay. Not everybody needs a billboard. I know, and I love that. And you know the guy that's going to give you a lot of value for your money. Yeah, yeah. All right, going once, going twice, sold. Thank you, Susan. Okay, get out your baseball hats again. Invite all your friends because M&T Bank, Andrew gave us a hospitality suite at a Senators game on Monday, July 3rd. So you get 20 tickets, 7 parking passes, you're guaranteed fireworks fun. It's a $600 value. We want an opening bid of $300. I got $300 here, 400 there, 400 here, 500. Yeah. I have 500 back here. I have 600 here. I'm looking for $700. I got 600 here, looking for 700. He has more than 20 friends. I don't know what he's going to do. I got 600 looking 600 double S. What are you going? 700.
Yeah.
700. I got 700 looking for 800, 700. How bold are you? 700 going once, going twice, sold. Thank you. Oh, now you going to say a couple words? I thought you were. Everybody, una, dos, tres.
Thank you. I'm interested to know how many people here in this room knew Dr. Judson. Just raise your hand. You knew Dr. Judson. Awesome. So I'm sorry for those of you who didn't. I wanted to share a definition that I came across today that totally spoke Dr. Judson to me on this day. It's the definition of a mentor. It says a mentor is not someone who walks ahead of us to show us how they did it. A mentor walks beside us to show us what we can do. And that's what Dr. Judson did for me and so many of us in this club. He was the person who called me to give me the news that I was elected to the position of district governor, which was a special moment. I tagged along behind he and Anne Marie. We covered a lot of miles together when I served as assistant governor to him. And he was just an amazing person who I hold in company with my father, my brother, and my husband. And just really happy that we're celebrating this. Thank you.
I was the one that wasn't going to cry. Come on. Okay. Hey, stay with me. I know we're running right to the wire. We got 3 quick items. The first is whiskey. Ona says, I'm happy to offer a freshly homemade batch of my Irish cream whiskey, accompanied by the basket, which includes 2 shandy tumblers. I put my glasses on. Round ice cube molds, 6 bottles of Irish whiskey, including 5 Farms Irish cream whiskey, compared to mine. Jameson Black Barrel, Castle single malt, Sexton single malt. The value is $300, and we're looking for an opening bid of $200. Thank you. I got an opening bid there. 200, looking for 300. I got 300. I got 400. I got 400. I got 500. I got 550. Looking for 600. I got 600. 600. Going once? Going twice? Sold. Thank you.
Can I tell one last story about John? As I think I was president-elect that year, and you get to go to the Rotary International convention. And this one was going to be in New Orleans. It was to be a grand experience. And Anne Marie and John went, as did Betty and I. And Betty asked, Bob, would you mind making sure that I can get through all of this? Because she had very weak knees at the time. And I said, well, absolutely, we'll pair up. In fact, I'll be your date. Well, now Betty kind of shied away from that. But the first day we leave the hotel, we go to the convention center, which is about a mile long, 3 stories, I think, 3 or 4. And we no sooner, Betty and I no sooner walk in the door than there is John Judson holding 2 Sergeant of Arms sashes. And for the next, 4 days, we for the next days of the convention, Betty would be on one floor giving everybody directions of where to go and how to find this part of the convention in this group. And I would take the upper floor because I had more steps to go to. But that was what John was. He wasn't just my mentor coming into being president. He was the person who inspired you to do more and be engaged.
I know we're running to the wire. I have 2 quick items to auction off, and then a couple of words. Right. We got 3 tickets to Leadership Harrisburg's graduation celebration. It's a champagne brunch on Tuesday, May 16 at the Penn Harris Motel. Our good friends Megan and Davis Holiday and Alicia will graduate from the Community Leadership Series, and Wendy Marshall and Lauren will graduate from the Executive Leadership Series. You get a 4-pack of freshly brewed leadership lager from the Englewood. It's a value of $175. I'm looking for $100. I got $100. Thank you. I'm looking for $200. I got $100, looking for $200. Champagne's involved. $100 going once, going twice. Sold, Janetta. Thank you. My last item, it's a fun swag bag. It's a $2,500 gift card that you can use at Penn Live or Patriot News for ad space. It's from our good friend Bob Geiger. Looking for an opening bid of $1,000. It's a opportunity to have an ad on Penn Live and or on the newspaper, it's $1,000. I got $1,000 here. I'm looking for 1,100. 1,100. Going once, going twice, sold. My work here is done. Thank you, Sam. My work here is done, my friends. You've been a great audience. Thank you. Miss Peggy wants to say one thing about Dr. J.
I went on 4 missions with Dr. Judson, 2 to Biloxi with some folks from Dauphin County Votech and Habitat for Humanity, et cetera. Plus, when I had cellulitis the last time, and I know some of you were concerned about what was going on, I have had cellulitis for the last 4 weeks and was in the hospital for 8 days. And then I'm at the Hershey Med for 4 hours a day until it's gone. Anyway, another time when and I'm not going to say which convention, I'm trying to be politically correct for Rotary. But I was fighting cellulitis, and in those days you had to give your own antibiotic to yourself. And so I got my bags in hand, the antibiotics, they had to be kept cool. I couldn't go on an airplane, and it was in South Carolina. And it was a national convention, political convention. And John Judson stepped up to the plate. And if I could pay for the gas, he would fly me. And he flew me down to South Carolina. And I will tell you, that man, there was nothing he wouldn't do for you or help you to become. You were the best person when you were around him. And his wife is the same. Thank you so much.
So one door prize.
Oh, one more door prize. Okay. You ready? I'm not looking at names. I'm just. Larry Dittman. Treasurer extraordinaire. Thank you, Andy. What a wonderful job you did with this fundraiser. Applause for Andy. Yes, Peggy? I was just going to get to that. So don't worry if you didn't bring enough cash to pay for your auction items today. It's all right. We accept checks, credit card payment. You can go online and do a credit card payment. You can pay more in cash. She's totally fine with that. We did write down all the bids today. If we don't receive payment from you today, we will send you a bill through QuickBooks. We will find you. You can do a stock transfer. You can make a gift directly from your donor advised fund. And since we're on the topic, put us in your estate plan. Just saying. This is what happens when you work in planned giving. Okay. This was a wonderful, wonderful event. I'm so glad all of you are here. We're going to be here again next Monday. We don't always have a meeting the Monday after Easter, but we're going to be here. So join us next week. This meeting is adjourned. Oh, wait, Matt's got to give us the total.
I was going to say, we couldn't just leave without recapping this.
Oh, yeah.
So we started the day, $18,047. Today, everybody raised $10,625 for a total of $28,672. So President Beth, we're in business.
Woohoo! Best foundation president ever. Thank you, Matt. Have a great day, everyone. This meeting's adjourned.
You guys.